Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is The Rant. And today, it is the Songtember 2024 wrap-up. Let's get things rolling with some crazy noise by Hypnotic Transmissions. Hello. Welcome. My name is Jade, and this is The Rant, and I hope you're doing okay. It's a little bit of a different rant today because we have come to the end of Songtember for 2024. It's all over. It's all said and done. Well, almost, because there's one more show to go, and that is YML Part 2 that is happening directly after this. Well, I say directly after this, but not directly, kind of, sort of, because directly, immediately after this show is the premiere of the brand new FMC track, Fancy Feast, the official video clip, which is very exciting for me to have finished. Songtember, that was Hypnotic Transmissions, and an awesome artist. You can check him out on Bandcamp. I did have it up, but now I don't. Hypnotic, let me just bring it back up here. Hypnotic Transmissions, there we go. This is his Bandcamp page. You may not have heard of him around the traps because his music is so obscure and so unique and so dark and so undescribable. But he is a Patreon over on my Patreon and somebody who I master a lot of music for. And today we are going to hear from some of the artists in Songtember who I mastered music for to break things up over here. So you should check out Hypnotic Transmissions. He makes great music if you're into horror, soundscapes, movie scores, that kind of stuff. Well, what a year it was this year for Songtember. Let's say hello to those of you who are here. Yes, it's an earlier time. The show starts at an earlier time now. Daylight savings has happened and we are in a different place now. And that's going to change again in about 3 weeks' time when the US changes and the UK changes clock. So the UK will move another hour forward in about 2 weeks' time, and then the US will move another hour forward in 3 weeks' time. I know it's confusing, but just think of this. In about a month, this show will be another hour earlier for all of you outside of Australia. Hello, Semtex Cow. Hello, Hugh Caldwell, Thomas Christ, Joe and Barry Glenn, Ed B. Metal, Alec Gratilla. Hello. If I missed anyone. I see Pete Johns has just arisen too. He's just sent me a message. So that is good. Pete's getting ready. Pete, if you did you catch last night's YML Part 1? Who knew? Did you get it? Happy Easter to you too, Mr. Smith. I'm a rabbit. Look at me. Is that what rabbits do? What am I doing? So if you caught last night, Pete has split the show up into 2 YMLs, and last night was for the UK and Australians, I guess, even though my song wasn't on there, because guess what? Thomas was asleep, mate. Thomas, g'day. I was modding for you and finishing my video clip at the same time. Don't do that. It's not fun. Kim Harden Hudson and her partner. You all doing good? Look, Songtember's over. Let me tell you what this rant is about today. I'm not in any way dogging on Songtember. I've been a participant in Songtember. I think I probably missed the first year, but I was there, but I didn't contribute to it. I think my first Songtember song was in 2020, was Metheist. And then from there on in, you know, I've done Metheist songs, Utensils songs, Dread Circus songs. I've done whole albums, EPs, full albums some years. I normally push the boundaries each year and go at it pretty hard. Unfortunately, this year for me, and I think many people, the world's in a really crazy place at the moment, isn't it? Like, and, you know, it just feels like there's this blancmange. Is that the word I'm looking for? There feels like there's a blancmange on my shoulders. And I think for a lot of people, the world is just a bit heavy at the moment. And even though this space that we call YouTube and we come together and create music, it doesn't always work out the way you want it, that it's going to be that release. And sometimes it can add a little bit of pressure. Not always. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm trying to speak for myself. But I do know some people felt a little bit of pressure. A blancmange, yes. Thomas was sleeping last night. Good for you. So it was a little bit hard. A blancmange were a good band, yes. So it was a little bit hard this year. Now, I tried to do 2 songs this year, but I went into the first song knowing that this may not get finished because it's I'm working with somebody, and I normally don't collaborate, and I'm trying to collaborate more. So I started a jazz song with Viv Sparrow, knowing full well she had a trip coming up, and you know, and me being an absolute Virgo and a half, got it to her pretty late because I was sweating over things and working on vocals and just really being a Virgo. But at the same time, so give you an update on that song. The song is with Viv. She's on holidays at the moment. She's gallivanting around the world at the moment. But you know what? It worked out kind of exactly how it should have. There's no point getting upset. Now, Pete says in the rules of Songtember, there kind of are no rules. And if you don't get a song finished, it's okay. And this was the first year I didn't get a song finished. And you know what? It feels good. I feel like a rebel. I feel like a... Hey, Gary Hubbs. I know Gary Hubbs got a song finished. And it's pretty damn cool. You're probably going to hear it today. But, man, I felt like a little bit of a rebel. I was like, I'm not going to get something finished, but I did get something finished because I had another song that I was working on as well, which was Fancy Feast for FMC, which a lot of you participated in by sending me your animal sounds. And that song will be featured directly after this. And yes, the song is now available on Bandcamp, and all of the people who participated, their pets have been mentioned as artists on the song forever. So good stuff there. But yeah, so let's just go back to the jazz song. So I was writing this jazz song, and I went into writing this jazz song for somebody, for you and for me and for Viv Sparrow. She was the person I was writing the song for. It's called You've Got This. And I've always had a connection with Viv since the first time I heard her music and reached out and then interviewed her. And, if you saw the interview I did with her, it's one of my favourite interviews where she comes on screen and she's utterly nervous and shaking. And after the first kind of 15 minutes, you just see it disappear. And it's just a beautiful interview. And, you know, we got together during Songtember and talked about a lot of this stuff. And we have a really unique connection to many other people in the community. I think I'm very privileged. I have a unique connection with many of you because I've got to interview you. And I don't take it lightly, interviewing people. Every interview is very, you know, I take it to heart. I want to represent as best as possible. All right. Hey, Tremor Bear, what's going on? So the song was about Viv to start off with. You've got this, Viv. And I wrote it around her. And now she's got it, and she's able to just weave her magic. There's no pressure on her. She has as much time as she wants. And you know, when it comes out, it's going to be awesome. Let me tell you, it's going to be really, really good. So that's something to be excited about. So I'm going to play some songs today for Songtember, artists who finished their Songtember songs who I have a connection to because I was lucky enough to master these songs because, yes, I have a Patreon and people trust me to master their songs. And this person is no stranger to any of you. He puts out every week, hours on end, hours and hours on end, playing your music and promoting the hell out of you, when in fact he's one of the most incredible songwriters, performers. You see him live, and good God, go back and watch this human being and his first live performances, and then go and watch him from this week just gone or the week before. The dude's just incredible. He's giving me a run for my money, quite honestly. Thomas, relax. I've got a rep to protect. All right, Thomas Christ, Nuclear Football, for his Songtember song for 2024. I'm so glad I got to master this. Let's Oge.
Looks to be just about a 50-yarder from the left hash. That ball, does it have the distance? And it does. How about 3 points on the board? On midfield, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 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 into that turnover. In the end zone. Oh, and intercepted.
Touchdown, we've reached the end zone. The sideline keeps cheering for more. In this game of nuclear football, we are losing, no one's keeping score. Touchdown, we've reached the end zone. The sideline keeps cheering for more. In this game of nuclear football, we are losing, no one's keeping score.
Thomas Christ. Thomas Christ, nuclear football. Now available, I do believe. Is it available yet? I think it is. I think it's available on all streaming services. I'm pretty sure it is. Thomas can let us know. Boom, what an awesome song. Thomas just gets better and better, doesn't he? I don't need to give it I'm not going to do a Thomas Christ critique after every 3 songs. By the way, Thomas, I really like that change. It's much better. It gives you, why I like it, Thomas, is that, oh yeah, it's coming out in the album soon, yeah. Why I like the change to that, your show, Thomas, is that I know it's hard to think up. I'm being a dickhead. I know it's hard to think up nice things to say all the time, so it gives you a chance to condense it all. It's not true, folks. I'm an idiot. I'm just trying to be funny, and I'm not good at it sometimes. In fact, most of the time I offend everybody. Gordon Lee Weaver, hello to you. I saw Paul here in the chat as well. Leela's in the house. We've got Chris Lane Sr. giving us a, hey, folks, what's going on? Good to see Chris. Time change and all. Ed Zielinski, boom. Welcome to you. What else? What have we got going on? Did I get everybody? I saw Gordon Lee Weaver. Yes. So yeah, today what I'm doing is I'm having a little bit of a rant. So it's a bit of a rant, right? Well, yes, you would be surprised, Chris. Anyway, so I'm having a little bit of a rant about Songtember, but what I'm doing here today is I know Pete only plays 2 minutes of songs, but I think he's playing 3 minutes. Or am I putting the pressure on? So I thought I would just play a handful of songs that I mastered this year. So that's what we're doing here today because over on my Patreon, people trust me with their songs. Now, as I said, Songtember is a great thing because it gets some people out of their shells to release music. And we love that. Right? We love it. But at the same time, it does create some pressure. It really does create pressure. And this year, I felt probably the most pressure. It's so weird, right? The year when I did FMC, the FMC EP, Colostomy, Community Colostomy Bag, whatever it's called, that was 7 songs. And the pressure was nowhere near this year. And I only did 2 songs, and one of them I didn't finish. But I think it was just the workload just here on the channel as well that had changed. So there was this added, because now I'm doing live streams during the day, and then there's the I'm doing all the app demos pre-recorded. So each night I have to sit here and edit and put out, well, not every night because it's been hard to adapt. So I really struggled this year with Songtember, and I had a really, again, it's not hating on Songtember. I had a really negative thing with Songtember this year. It was a really displeasure. Every time I thought about it, I was just like, oh, no, Songtember. No, we're normally every year. It's kind of like Christmas. And you know what? Sometimes you have a shit Christmas. It just is what it is. Sometimes you just get too many pairs of socks. You know what I'm saying? And this year was that for me. But in the end, again, I'm going to go back to this. After finishing the video clip for the FMC song last night, I was laughing my tits off. I was having, and these tits are pretty juicy. But anyway, I was really laughing my ass off. I had more fun making the video clip. The video clip was heaps of fun to make. It's utterly ridiculous. I hope you get a laugh out of it. It's not meant to be serious, so anybody who's out there thinking it's a political statement, it's not a political statement. It's just a bit of fun and all that stuff. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for the gifted membership, which went to Tremor Bear. There you go. Socks. Socks is going to be the new meme for the day. We love it. Socks, socks, socks. Knock you off your socks. Baby. 23 minutes in. Here's another fantastic criminally undersubscribed artist who I saw they released this, and I don't know, has it had many views? Because you really should go and check this out. This is a beautiful song. 35 views. This is just a crime. These two human beings, right? They are so talented and so sweet, right? I don't know what they get up to in the bedroom, but anyway, outside of the bedroom, they're incredibly sweet people and so talented, so talented. It is Joe and Barry Glenn. They just, if you don't understand how talented this Barry dude is on guitar, then you are deaf. And Joe just has one of the most all over the place voices. Sleep. Sure. I've seen the masks. And her voice is just incredible. She's like an angel. And I'm sure Barry doesn't wear socks to bed. Where am I going? I'm in a silly mood today. So, and this song's really sweet as well, really beautiful. This I mastered this for them. It's called Written Word, and it's got no drums or anything like that. They didn't throw me under the pressure of doing drums for them this year, which I was kind of thankful for that. Thanks, I love you too for doing that for me. Very kind of you, because I probably would have had a meltdown. What's Leela saying here? I finished two. Oh, hang on. Leela's got FOMO over here. I finished two collabs and one song almost finished. Another go. You finished so much, Leela. You are a bloody legend. She did nearly, what'd she do? A song a day or whatever? She did heaps of songs. Leela was a machine this year. She was trying to keep up with Thomas. They were like neck and neck. They were going for it. I was like, look at them go. Anyway, shut up, Jay. Play the fucking song. This is Joe and Barry Glenn, and it's called Written Word, and it's just a beautiful performance. And again, I'm so glad I get to work with these wonderful artists. Shut up, Jade. Play the song, you loser.
On dusty shelves, they can be found, embossed with gold and leather bound. The written word lies within the covers. You read a page and then another, till there are no pages left, leaving you empty and bereft. Where the huskies thrive, or travel south to warmer climes, or a trip to Europe, now that would be nice. A gondola ride through Venice, they can take you anywhere without leaving your favorite chair. Shelves to reach for another, perhaps a mystery to uncover. You are transported to another age. The mystery unfolds with every page. The protagonist, clever, handsome and strong. In your mind you take on their form. Stories that rest upon these shelves are interpreted uniquely by yourselves. The written word and the characters within are yourself in another age, another time to embrace the actors on the printed page. With your mind they do engage. Under seashells they can be found, embossed with gold and leather bound. On dusty shells they can be found, embossed with gold and leather bound.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Did you notice in that video clip Joe was holding a Bible? At least I think it was a Bible, or it was 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know. Either one. Same difference. Doesn't really make it, I'll get to the same place in the end. I thought it was... I love Joe and Barry Glenn. You know what? They are they're just... You've got to have very varied music. And yeah, Thomas put up here as well. Please do me a solid. If you do one thing today, if even just 5 of you head over and go and sub up Hypnotic Transmissions, it would make me happy. And sometimes see, when you write music, yeah, and you write music that isn't like part of the mainstream, sometimes you can feel a little bit left out. I know, I write a lot of music that's kind of out of the mainstream and stuff, and people overlook it. And Hypnotic Transmissions has been in this community for a fair while, and sometimes I reckon people just overlook what he does. Even though it's not, catchy pop and stuff, there it is again. There's a link. If some of you go over and sub me up, it would just make me really happy. No problem, you two. Love you. I love you both. Great song, really cool. So last night too, this is one of the benefits of being a Patreon on my Patreon. Jamie Mallender, he's been doing all the kind of like me and like Leela and Pete all the way through Songtember. We've been showing you our process and bearing our soul to you live, which, trust me, folks, some people may think I make it look easy. It's really hard to sit there in front of people on a live stream and make music, especially off the top of your head with no plan. And Jamie does that as well too. It's really challenging, and anybody who does it should get a pass. And Jamie had some issues with his recording during Songtember. He saved his project, and when he opened it up again, all the files were gone, and he had to go on. Oh, it was a mess. Plus, he's been dealing with some stuff with his family, his dad and stuff, so he sent well wishes out there. But he got there last night, and he messaged me last night and was like, oh, no, I'm not going to get my song in for Songtember, this for YML. Could you master it for me? Take your time. And I was just about to go to bed. It was 1:30 in the morning, and I got out of bed and I mastered it and sent it to him so he could get it out for Songtember for YML today. So you'll get to hear it today, and guess what? You'll even get to hear it now because I'm going to premiere it because I can. And it's all finished, and it's a cyberpunk song called Burning Sky, and it's just rad. So here it is here. It's available on the band Campathon if you want to go and grab it. Already available. He hasn't had time to obviously do a clip, but so this is the premiere of it. He's like, oh, you didn't have to do that. But that's the thing, man. You're my Patreon. I work for you. I'll get out of bed for you. Ooh, that sounded kinky, did I'll get out of bed for you. Anyway, this is Jamie Mallender and Burning Sky. Premiere before YML. Let's do it. It's Oj.
clear. Be careful what you question. The answers won't be what you want to hear. No one dares to look behind the veil. We're encouraged just to work, not to question. We need to earn our place and not to fail. Subservient and thankful to the corporation, the games they play, trapped us in this lie where we survive the wasteland under a burning sky. A synthetic, fake landscape, the nightmare we cannot escape. Among the sidewalks and creeps in the city that never sleeps. What did they do? We were born to live and die, locked in a hellhole under a burning sky. The war games of yesteryear, poison that keeps us trapped in here with the cyberpunks and creeps in the city that never sleeps.
Yes, Jamie Mallender, there's the premiere. Burning Skies by Jamie Mallender. Now, I watched the whole series of him putting that together, and boy, oh boy, when it first started, I was like, what is going on? How is he going to make any of these parts work together? I think Semtex was there for nearly every show as well, too. At the beginning, it was like, there's like 5 different styles here, and none of them are put together. They've got these gaps in between them, and somehow he brought them all together, and it came out fantastic. He really is super talented, and also a member of the Delicate Giants. He's the bass player for the Delicate Giants, and also tours Japan all the time. Has his own channel where he teaches people how to make music, just like this channel here, you know. So he is a genius. Yeah, he's very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Let me check how many songs I've got left to go. Oh, am I going to be able to make it? Yeah, I've only got a couple more. Oh, we got this one. So my premiere kicks off in about 10 minutes' time. So I'm going to just shut up and play these last 2 songs. I was going to play Pete Johns' song Learn, but I'm sure you've all heard it. Yeah, you've all heard Pete Johns' song. I played drums on it. It's really cool. I want to play this one because this is another song that I mastered. And it's amazing. It's the Chandler Brothers, and it's called Circus World, and it's just so timely for what's going on right now. We are really living in a circus world. Right, let's get this played, and then I can come back, have a bit more of a chat, and we'll play our last song. It's Oge, Circus World by the Chandler Brothers.
sky. Create your own dream through your eyes. So now we gather as a crowd under the big top for the lights and the show. We stare at that person on a string and we wonder, will they hang on or will they let go? It's a circus world, and I'm an animal. Feed me your peanuts, and yes, I'll please you. Look up high into the sky. Create your own dream through your eyes.
The Chandler Brothers. That is their Songtember song, Circus World. And another incredible song. They got that finished way early because they've got shit going on. A lot of people got shit going on at the moment. Families, personal ill health. And just I want to put it out there right now. You haven't seen this guy around lately? Russ, Liz, we're thinking of you. We're thinking of you. We're sending you lots of love. Please, everybody, send Russ and Liz some good energy right now. They surely need it right now. That's all I'm going to say on it. If you know, you know. All right, we're going to close today's show. Now, going to dump you over at the FMC premiere. There's a 5-minute premiere music, so we're going to go over a little bit here, but that's okay, right? So you're not going to miss anything. There's a 5-minute thing, which it kicks off in 3 minutes' time. This last song goes for 5 minutes that I'm featuring today. And I just want to tell you a little bit quickly about the FMC clip. So, the FMC clip features on vocals Kim Hutton Hudson's dog Zeus, Ed B. Meadows' cat Tommy, Mateusz Prokowski's dog Leo, Ali's cat Django, Wolfstone Studios' dog Sophie, Rena Here's cat Misty Bear, Lizarday's cat Isla, and Rise of Dark Leela's cat The Pie, and Brad Example's Chihuahuas, Bobby and Cooper. They are all the lyricists on my song. Now, you'll notice some of the stuff in there, like, for example, Mateusz's dog is dressed in traditional Polish gear because his dog's Polish. And Brad has Chihuahuas, and they're dressed in traditional Mexican gear because Chihuahuas come from Mexico. Just want to clarify the what's going on in the video clip. All right, let's play this last song. This is Mateusz Prokowski and Corinne Lowe. Once again, this is beyond music. This is something else. This is beautiful. I'll see you over at the premiere. Happy Songtember. And after the premiere, you'll get automatically dumped over to Pete for YML Part 2. Congratulations on those who got songs out. Well done. You all rule. You're amazing artists. I'm so privileged to rub shoulders with you all. This is Mateusz Brakowski. And for those who didn't get a song out, it's all good. Nothing's wrong. And Corinne Lowe, once again. Let's do it. If I can get my shit together. Folks, do what makes you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. See you later. Let's Oge.
Yesterday was another chance